Greetings and welcome back. Here we are at the last day of spring, moving on and getting ready to get our last people here ready for this change in season. A lot of farming to do, some taxes to pay, those will be the things. We also have to survive our overland journey to Gizela, ideally without paying, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're in a good place to relax. Hope that you have your comfy clothes on if you're capable right now, if that's the time of day you've got. Something nice to drink. Got a nice warm coffee here. And let's take some breaths to get started. One deep breath in, filling all the way to the bottom of your diaphragm, all the way down to the bottom of your abdomen, sorry. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And one last breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And those breaths are always so important to help just to get us back in our space again and get us in a spot where we are ready and able to kind of set up the day. And it tells our body that we're calm, or it tells our mind that we're calm by going through the body. So that's the key for that. And that's why those breaths are so very important. I hope that helps you out. And then I have a story, which is about overreading things, which is a thing I do, looking too deeply into things and being too far into it, that sometimes it really is just the battery, and it is okay. I had a check engine light turn on in our vehicle, and this was in the midst of many things, many things, probably too many things at the time, honestly, and admittedly it was a busy time. There was a lot of stresses from certain parts of work, and these things happen, as I'm sure you understand. And with this, there was just one more thing, and just, it set in my mind a lot, and I was very concerned and trying to figure out, well, how am I going to get all these things done? How can I possibly keep up with this and all the other things? What should I do? And, it turned out that we ended up going to a place as a family to get some things. I went inside to finish up getting things, and my wife went to get gas, and the van didn't start back up when they were there, and they handled it well, and turns out the battery was dead. They got a jump from a person there, and we happened to be at a place that sells batteries. Well, how convenient could it be? And thinking back at that moment when I saw that text and when things were good, I was reminding myself, I never did consider the fact that it could just be the battery. I hadn't actually tested that. I hadn't actually thought about whether it could have been just the battery. And so sure enough, it turns out that I am getting a battery. I head back, and with my youngest son, I end up replacing the battery, and it was a lot of fun because he really is into mechanical things, even though he's a little guy, and I really do look forward to seeing what he wants to do with that in time. I want to encourage it as often as I can. I obviously lifted the battery in and just had him cranking a couple of the nuts to tighten them down, make sure that they were set. And I got to sit there and have him be excited about helping out. He came outside with no coat on, even though it was cold, no socks on, no shoes on at first, and kept saying, "I'm too cold, I'm going to go inside and I'll come back." And I was saying, "Well, why don't you get some shoes on, little guy?" And he would keep coming out, and it was really a lot of fun to do that. And the thing that stood out to me is that in all of my concern, or what could have been, how bad it could have been, how deep the water could have been, when I finally put my feet in the water and tested the depth, it was really not that deep at all, and it was just fine. And it didn't serve me, it didn't help me to be thinking about that so much, to think, oh my goodness, it's gonna be bad, this is such a, oh dear. this is going to be a huge thing to do. I don't know how expensive this is going to be. Is this going to set us back? What are we going to do here with this? And obviously, once the battery was replaced and the car started again, go figure, the check engine light was gone because the issue was done. And I, of course, just assumed that low battery was a light that would turn on, but it also does influence the check engine light. Of course it does, they're all connected. So, I hope that this is kind of a thought and an exercise to remind yourself that sometimes it's not as deep as it seems. It doesn't go as far as it may seem. It might just be the battery, and that's okay. And it's a thing that can be taken care of when time allows. I hope that is a thing that helps just get through things, to remind yourself, even when it feels bad, remind yourself things can be simple, and you will get through these things, and I know you will. So, hope things go well for you. I hope things can go as easy as possible for you. And when they don't, I hope that you're able to keep your calm, and that you know you'll get through it, because I know you will. Thanks for being here today. Now, full focus. This is fun. I didn't realize there was a thing for inspector mode. It doesn't consume stamina. That'll be fun in a playthrough where I can use it, so we'll use it. Faster building. You know, maybe this is the one. I kind of want that just because here we are doing those things, but I also think cooking expert could be good, just because that 10% faster really is nice. I mean, the 10%'s big because all the other ones from here aren't really that exciting. The 5% jump's not a huge thing. But being able to build faster is really nice. I'm 30% build speed. Big fan of that. Let's go for it. Okay, I threw a bunch of rye on my backpack and I'm ready to go. Do we have enough traps? Traps limited. Oh, yeah, that's the one. So, let's make this happen. Crows. Oh, as I recall, speaking of legs hurt. What? From standing? Ooh, that's right, she's been catching fish. I say we actually eat some of the fresh fish that she caught. Now, of course, we got our master fisherman, right? Like, we're there with that. We do need to build the smithy because there's no way for us to build spears at this point. We need to have that. I think we are in a spot where good stuff. I think we're in a spot where we need to, well, I need to get those houses built. I want to get those miners here, right? We want to get them here as soon as possible. Roleland, our expert fisherman. I love it. That was a series of fun quests, and oh, am I lucky that we got that skull from early fighting from it. My goodness, there was a lot that went into that. Holy cow. So, I'm seeing that for us, we're going to travel overland. Oh. No item fertilizer. Okay, that's a problem. So, I think we got to do that first. Now, I know that we made fertilizer. At least I thought we did. So, let's take care of that. It's going to start becoming a bigger deal that we keep up with things here in the farmland, and I do think that a pigsty is going to be a very important resource for us to take on. Maybe it is worth us taking the cart back and forth from Gizela. We aren't that fancy, I don't think. But that does mean we have to travel overland, and there's that chance of bandits, but I think we're going to make it through that. It might be nice to see if we can find 27. She's got skills across the board. Wait a minute, you both 27? Interesting. Diplomat, we're not ready for that. Not the kind of crew we need at this time.
The king is going to reign as long as possible.
Holy cow, excuse me. Yep. Just watch where you're swinging that thing. I am going to say we're going for the manure because that is definitely a good way to go. Oop. And unfortunately I can't handle over that much. Is there anything I can sell to you to get rid of it? And to make sure that we can carry more? What did I carry with me that I don't need? You know we're good on that stuff. There we go. That'll allow us just a little more carrying capacity.
Again, so
Oh, yeah.
long.
You take care, man. Good to see you. Alright, we'll go back up here, drop things off, and then it's time to go to Gizela. I'd love to go the overland route that takes us in the mountains, because it'd be nice to tour the mountains, but then again, that does mean that we have to confront animals that I don't think we're ready to hunt quite yet. I think we need to get to a point where we can, we need that upgraded technology. Iron arrows is going to be a great thing someday. We do need a little bit of that just for the work that happens between seasons, healing in case of minor wounds and things like that. I would be very happy to have some more trees here. More trees in our orchard, that is. Don't want to have our stone axes be too light. I want to make sure that we can make it through this. We also need to consider... Oh, right. I should have done this in the resource storage. That's my fault. Ooh, look at this guy breaking his rules. I would have crafted them right here at the bin, so pardon that. Alrighty, let's drop off the fertilizer. That'll take care of that. And then we can craft a whole bunch of this into what we need. But then I very much need her to get working. There we go. And let's get some of the fertilizer made. If I take the woods route, we're going to have to pass through what I know to be an area with wolves. And just one of them, which is kind of convenient, you know, so that in the event that we can travel through there safely, we get there quicker. It does mean there's no bandits, because we are taking a route that is heavily traveled by wilder animals and not humans. There's a chance of finding interesting things in the roadway that leads up to there. I happen to like that part of the mountain area too. It's a place of the... there's a lot of... It's entertaining hearing what the people say, isn't it? There's a nice view up there too. It is where I built a village that I rather enjoyed as well. There's 80 fertilizer in here. You're telling me you can't use this stuff? You know what it is that they don't automatically pull from here. That's what I missed. You need to have all this stuff in the resource storage. That's the trouble. I thought you could pull it from there, but it would have to be in the farm shed is the trick here. So that's the detail I missed out on. I think I was just automatically assuming, which is never a good thing, that it would just automatically come from there. What I can do instead is I can run that fertilizer over here to over there, and then we're done. So it turns out we actually do have plenty of fertilizer. It might have been an unnecessary trip. We'll live. Let's do this. Let's just make sure we have this set here. Now, obviously, I should just put that straight in the resource storage, because that is the most efficient place for that to be. Oh yeah, and you know what? That means none of these seeds are in the right spot either. So let's take care of that. I don't... Well, yeah, I'm gonna have no choice. What am I saying? Obviously, those have to go there too. Okay. Collage. Nah. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, then that means that we need to be a little considerate about our carry capacity here. Well, maybe not. Here we go. Drop everything off from here so that we're good to go. This is the thing I would like to have gotten done ahead of time, but we'll make it. I wanted to take 248 to stay here. It feels like a good number. That's how we do it. Now we're in a good spot. Okay. Do I feel brave? Well, do I feel foolish? I guess is the other way to put it. Because going overland is obviously a little bit of a concern. Oh, there's two of them already? Wait. You're telling me that there's two Vicent already? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to take the overland route And let's just go by the water. One good thing I have is that if things don't go particularly well for me, I'll go run in the water. Swim away. I have not heard of a person being chased down by wolves in the water. So, that's what we'll go with here. You need to keep a nice eye open. Keen eye. Anyhow, keep a keen eye open for wolfery. This point looks like a nice spot that would have been a good lookout for us. Also a really convenient spot for wolf gatherings point to overview. Okay, not great. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's get him. Oh, that was close. Okay, well, yeah, good. We're apparently becoming a much better archer as we go. Now that's great. It's good to see that we, as Alwin, not Alwin, I see Alwin's name over there. He, as Rasamir, we're gaining more skill in the bow, which is going to be a big deal for us. I mean, obviously, this has been a lot of seasons so far. We've had to survive on our own, learning from our mother, and also considering ourselves and what we need to deal with in time. The fact that eventually the war is going to come to us, and that soldiers are going to end up here. At least we hope not, but there's no way to guarantee they won't. So this is us knowing that we're getting more skill. Rasamir gaining confidence in his ability, and that leading to him, well, hopefully not making too many a bold move, but definitely feeling calmer, more capable. Ooh, and of course, well, you know what? Yeah, it looks like somebody was trying to just get from one spot to another. They won't need that torch anymore. This was the center of my town. I had a tavern here. I had the trade quarter, the merchant's quarter there. And then down this way, this was an herbalist, a woodworker, furniture maker, a clay worker. I kind of just had everything down there. And then there was a hunter's lodge over there with the archery training area. And this at one point was going to be a dueling region. And then down here, where are we? Is this the spot? I had a kind of like a stage area over around one of these areas. It was kind of already carved out of the rock type thing. Oh yeah, it's back over there. There's a little outcropping of rock, a little area that indents in. I had decided that that was a natural stage. It would have had a series of echoes, but those echoes should have brought things out into the area. The stage would have been set up so that they were by the mountain area, or by the hilly, rocky area, and that the sound would have bounced off that and conducted out across the valley. It was neat. I really liked it. Alright, well, let's get to our guy here.
I'm sure it'll have found it.
I know that you are very much ready for me to pay my taxes, and I am very much ready not to have to worry about my taxes. Alwin's somewhere in here. Oh yeah. I also have to sell my rye to Albergina because
How do
you, I know, are ready for our shipment. It is time. You can send this to the malt house. And we should be good on rye beer for quite some time. Well, let's see here. 2,300 gold. It's tempting to want to celebrate and buy something, but you know, we aren't quite there yet.
See you around.
We'll get there. We're still saving money up. We're still working on that. Okay, well, let's see. Our builder needs a wow. 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 Okay, well, let's check our person out here. White Claw, he's 28. Darn. That's too bad. And of course he's 33, but he can have a roomie. White Claw, oh my goodness, I rather want her in the village. Just because look at the skills.
There's a new promising settlement.
You did. Well, I tell you what. She looks like she's got the skill in hunting, which we absolutely need. Not in production, which is actually a thing we need. She does, though. And that production will take us a long ways, right? Like, that is kind of a key thing. If we had her, she would be able to make
Everything is permitted.
She'd be able to make us a lot of things. She'd be able to do everything, though. Truly Jill of all trades. We definitely need people like that. But they're going to end up focusing on the tasks they need, so part of the problem with that idea of just get a Jill of all trades is that she doesn't need to be good at all of the things. I don't need people who are necessarily good at everything. I'm going to have them working at their jobs and accomplishing things. So they're probably going to stick with one job for quite a long time. It would probably be better to have a person who can make the production happen. Although, she does have the high hunting skill, which then, with production skill, we could say she can make arrows. Alwin, what's up, my guy? You look different. Yeah, you want to think about what you're desiring.
You won't get anything.
You want to learn to shoot a
hoeing
bow?
like
Hey,
that.
alright. Hunters sell bows. Yeah, I expect your journey. Alright, let's do this. You can ask Falibor where the hunter resides. Oh, wait, what? You're gonna make me run across the river just to find a question asked by one guy to go to the other guy? You would. You would. Ay, that guy. Alright, thanks, Alwin. Let's see here. Well, let's go across the river and see what things are like over there. And if we end up finding out that there's a good series of people over here that we can work with, well then great. Maybe we can not only figure out where we're going for Alwin, but also find that person that the builder was looking for. And of course in our storyline we can kind of just, we can get creative with this and just say that he was traveling with a young lady who he was worried that she was too young for him and he was embarrassed to ask her. And we can say that she, in the previous village, Gizela, had been asking about him, saying, I miss seeing that, the old man. I used to joke he's an old man and his face would turn the most adorable rosy red. And that she missed him so, and that it was, you know... Oh, we better check in with Falibor. Yeah, what about this hunter? Remember how he talked about a bow? I know exactly who you're talking about. Alright, take the forest. Ooh. She has a temper? Interesting. Haven't encountered that yet. She taught me how to dry meat. Maybe she has quite a temper for those who don't have, or have kind of just making silly commentary and wasting their time.
Is when you feel like whistling, even with a shoe full of slush.
Yes, sir, I believe it. Well, tell you what. She's closer in age to him. We don't need to worry about that, obviously. But she got the production skill, which is the key.
I have a feeling we're not in the valley anymore.
Ogdala. Let's see here. I'm gonna have her, and she would have general skills. It would be more handy to have our other person who can produce well, but has the hunting skill, because that's kind of what we really need. I'd rather have our hunter's skill be higher before production, because production will increase over time, from what I've seen, faster than hunting. And it would be nice to be able to rotate her between things when we run out of the need to make things, because I am a little concerned that we won't have easy employability for things over a long period of time. But then again, I mean, I kind of like the idea of this lady here. And maybe they can just be travel friends, that she misses him from traveling, and they're best friends on the road, and that they will continue to travel together here in the village. I say we go for that. What's
How
left?
are you?
Let's go for it. Small house there. Alright, there you go. Now, what is she gonna do for work for now, though? I would love to assign her to the farm shed so she can help out, but obviously we know that that's not going to work out. She does have hunting skill though, so let's do that. it'll be good to finally have somebody with hunting skill in the village. Now we can finally build arrows. That's such a big deal. Oh, and we already had some things assigned. I'm gonna say we really don't want this one per se. Leather would be good, but oh my, it's just such a slow rate. There we go. The feathers, so we can just make sure we're ready to go for that. Okay, now the trick is Overland to home. We can still carry more. Alright, what I'm thinking is we are on the way back, and I'm going to take the woods home because we already know the way is clear at this point. We can get to Gizela. Good to go. I do want to get us to a point where we're selling arrows. We need a way. We need to be able to do this. I also need to get those two gentlemen. The miners. I'm going to have to take a trip there with our... oh my goodness, we have a lot to do. This is it. This was the... stage was back there so that the sound could bounce off the rock and then travel outwards. And it was really fun. It was a really fun design to make. I of course didn't have an easy way to make a covered area, but I was trying to work on brainstorming ways that I could do that. Now, ideally, right in the face. Now the problem is this guy's gonna run. And he's going to run to the boars, and I don't really want to go by the boars. Ooh, that was a big miss. Let's see if we can force him up in the mountains. That would be really good. He's got the high road, Anakin. I think I'm just gonna throw a bunch of arrows at the fire, at the world. All right, let's get this guy. Just need a little more leather for us to make things with. Ooh. You know, for all those shots against the wolf that went so well, I feel like this is going pretty poorly. You know, I do have better hunting areas by us anyway. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. We got a little bit of leather. Let's move. If I'm gonna try to find the mining brothers, then I need to move real quick. I'd like to get at least one of them. Well, they're not really brothers, but would like to get them as soon as I can. I did leave that cart turned over there. That's okay. We need to get home. We have a lot to do in this last little bit of spring. We still have fields to take care of too. Gotta make sure we get back in time for us to wrap up that work. And between that and being a village head trying to take on more people, my goodness. The amount of things that are on the list to do keeps growing. Oh, there's moose over here. That'll be a big deal. We can definitely do something with that. Don't want to get lost in this woods. Don't really want to end up hearing the call of a wolf in this area, because if there are wolves here, we've already run into them. Running into more is not exactly what we want. And we know the beast center over here, so we'll try to dodge them. Now that we know that we can hunt them and we're decent at it, tempting to push our luck, but I'll avoid that. Now, obviously, our fisherman, we're kind of stuck in a bad spot right now, because he's got... I think where we're at is he doesn't have a tool for this, yeah. So, let's do that. Oh, with us being stuck without a tool, that's so bad. We will be able to make more. We just need to get... Oh, and no knives. Is there anything I can have you do that's not costing of things? No, because we don't have any of that. Darn it. Alright, well, we better get ourselves going here. This is the hard part about being early in this village and having so many restrictions on things, that it's a lot of slow going and a lot of, I need a tool for this, I need a tool for that, I need to do this. Okay. Good stuff though. Alright, we have some leather, which is great. Oh, we also have some meat. Ooh, we should do... I think... Oh, let's assign people here. And let's do dried meat. We won't get a lot out of the day. So let's work quickly as we can, as to say, let's make sure as many people as possible are on this. And we'll get our 2 people here. Roland doesn't have to work here right now. Let's have Roland work there. His skills are great across the board. I mean, oh, he'll get 30 minutes worth of work. That's fine. Let's just get the work in. Oh dear. Okay, time for us to get on this then. Ooh, well, then we'll better get ourselves going and get a hoe so we can finish this up. It doesn't look like we're going to get the miners this time around. And that's fine. It was going to be a goal to try to get them going in the village so we could start having ourselves a wonderful time harvesting things like clay, things like rock, which we need a lot of. We could start them on the extraction hut. We'll see how things go here. But I just don't think there's any way we can possibly make all that happen. But we have already introduced ourselves. So at this point, all we have to do is find them again. And that can be done. I believe, since we interacted with them, I hope that that means that they'll stick around. We did only interact with them by saying hi, so it's not really a huge interaction, obviously. So let's see if that is enough interaction for it to count. Alright. And I think I'm seeing people stopping already. Yeah, look at that. People are done working for the day already, so that means that we are in charge. Fully in charge of finishing up all the tasks. Looks like there's a rabbit in there that had a better day in the past. Oh, look at us go. Okay, good. The flax is in here. She did get that set, so I just need the bags. I'm gonna need bags, and I'm gonna need seeds and all the things. Now, this is what happens. Early on, it is important for us to do most of the work. Oh, that's okay. We'll get me a drink of coffee while we wait. Alright, and night is falling. Unfortunately, we're going to work well into the... Hi. I'm going to say right now, that was super awkward. I mean, I appreciate you working hard in the village, my friend, but like... That was awkward. At least say something. Say, oh, hey, Razmir, how you doing? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hey, welcome to the village. That explains the awkwardness. It's Alwin. It's always Alwin. The guy's a nut. He's entertaining. I appreciate him, but also... the awkwardness. What, you didn't come all the way over here just to watch me farm? But you did. And that's what we're doing. You know, you can lend a hand if you'd like there, buddy. I'm pretty sure that you've done this before. Go ahead and lend a hand and help out. I need these flax ready before summer. So you could easily help us with that. Oh, you don't want to. Right. Well, great. You go ahead and just do your thing, friend. Like, we'll get you there. I'm not worried about you getting to the Gizela. You'll be fine. Now does it... Oh my goodness, it does. It actually pulls the fertilizer out of the local area. Thank goodness. Da, 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 da. Just walking through heaven, Alwin, follow me. Unfertilized. You're telling me... Oh, I must be out of range. No, I'm not out of range. I'm absolutely not out of range. Unfertilized requires you to drop the thing. Here we go. Now we're dropping the thing. Good, good. Unplowed, obviously. There we go. Unferted. Okay, so I'm just not close enough to the bin, I think is what's going on here. Now we're just going to assume that that's the case. Oh, Alwin. Darn it. Oh, I am also carrying 6 logs, so let's not complain. Drop it. There we go. Alright, people, I'm going to do a thing. Alright, just because I know y'all are watching at home, and I know for some of y'all you might be watching periodically, you might just be listening. But for those who are watching, I turned up the brightness just so you can actually see. It seems silly to just have the brightness off for the series of realism. For me, it's not going to impact anything, but it does make it so that a viewer at home is kind of just bummed out where it's like, I can't see what's going on, and that really sucks. So here, I'm going to have the brightness up when it gets to nighttime, and yeah, I am not allowing magic in this playthrough, so obviously can't use the potion. We can't just use the night vision potion, which I'd be fine with normally to say, yeah, whatever, it costs money, let's do that, and that is how it works. I don't really want to do that. That was a goal to avoid, so I don't want to penalize you for watching. So instead, let's just turn the brightness up. It's not like I'm doing anything with it that would be cheeky. I'm not trying to take advantage of using the brightness by running around and hunting things at nighttime. Nice shoes, Alwin. I'm gonna get you a new pair of shoes, man. Well, where did I get mine? You're saying I made mine. Did I make mine? Alright, that's fair enough. I found them. Yep. Although they did fit me, so, I mean, obviously it was meant to be, right? Yes, I can just say that. Of course I can just say that. I can say just anything I want to say. The boots were exactly my size. You tell me that it wasn't meant for me. What are the chances that you walk across a pair of boots sitting in a cart on the side of the road that somebody left behind that just so happened to fit your feet perfectly? Mm-hmm. Yeah, divine intervention, Alwin. The gods love my feet. Yeah, I bet. You know, yeah. Mm-hmm, I do think I'm clever. I actually do. And that's why I'm in charge of a village. Right? I'm not rubbing it in. Look, I'm not saying that you don't. You do great work. I'm sure you do a fantastic job in farming. Why do you want to have a bow anyway, Alwin? Like, what made you think that you want to be a hunter? I mean, yeah, I did talk about, yeah, my mother was a hunter. Yeah, she's been quite accomplished at it. Alright. Yeah, I get it. I did talk about that a lot. I do talk about her. Yeah, fair to say, fair to say. Oh, and then some people have been traveling through and, kind of just tired of just sitting around the field. I mean, I guess so. I can see that. What's wrong with being around a field, though? What's wrong with farming? You honestly think there's nothing good about farming? Farming is what made this village take off. I mean, look at what you see here. Look at the grandness of this place. Ooh, everybody's asleep. Shh. Look how grand this place is. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that this place isn't grand? What's wrong with farming? Move yourself. Oh, you can spend the night. We have an extra bed. Yeah, of course. Just I hope you don't snore. Yeah, you can spend the night. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe you could lend a hand, and then this would go faster. You think maybe that would be a good job, good idea, Alwin? Do you think that would help? No, just go ahead and stand there. Oh, I promised you I'd get you to the person, and yeah. I see. So it's actually my fault that I'm not getting help with this because I said I'd do it. Okay, yeah, sure. You got it. Nice shoes. I'm never letting it go. It looks like you just took a pair of 2 leather sacks and put them on your feet. Where'd you get those things from, anyway? Oh, you made them yourself. Oh, well, I'm sure you should be proud. Look, seriously, lend a hand and stop following me around. You kidding me? At least, you're making this awkward. Oh, sorry. That does hit a note there. I know. I get it. Yeah, you're not awkward, Alwin. It's just, you know, sometimes it's not easy for some people to talk. It's fine. It just takes practice. Just practice. Fine. You'll figure it out. You'll find your way. Maybe you just need to get out and about more. Maybe this is exactly what you needed. Maybe you just needed to get out of the village for a while. See the world. See, well, or at least see the valley. It's not much of the world, but you see something more than what you've seen before. I mean, has it been good so far? Have you enjoyed what we've seen? Have you ever seen that woods before? Did you see the spot where I got those 3 wolves? Oh, my bragging bothers you. I'm not bragging. I took down 3 wolves. You not, I mean, okay, it's just facts. Took down 3 wolves with my bow, right? That you're about to learn how to shoot a bow. You think that maybe you could learn from me? Right, you're not a famous expert from the area. Right, got it. Got it. Okay, well, tell you what, let's... Alright, let's get you some onion. What are you sighing so heavy about, buddy? Oh, you're getting tired. Well, so am I. Here, look, we're gonna finish these crops up. I never got my guys that I found in the other village. Alwin, are you any good at mining? Okay. Yep. Well, I was gonna crack a joke about the only picking you've done is your nose, but I knew it. Hey, look, Look, you can make fun of me, I can make fun of you. That's how this works, right? We're friends. Right, Alwin? We're friends. Been friends a while here, right? Since I came to the valley, right? You know I don't mean it. It's all in love, buddy. Uh-huh. I know it, but that's what friends do. They razz each other about things. If it bothers you, it's fine. I'm sorry. You're an excellent farmer. I've heard great things. Actually, I'm worried that your village isn't going to keep up with you gone. I'm concerned about that. They're already having trouble keeping the rye crops up. I'm really concerned that they aren't aware of what they're missing with the soil there, and they need to make some better choices. No, that's not about you. I think that whoever's in charge, because I think they didn't let you take the lead, I'm concerned that you have insights that you're not telling them. Maybe that's the trick, is you gotta speak up and tell them. I mean, you know how to revive the soil, right? It's diseased. You know that there's problems there. Yeah. You just gotta speak it. You're an awesome guy, Alwin. I've had a lot of fun traveling with you. You've been the only person I've known in the entire valley this time. And I'm thankful for you being there. Let's head inside. Let's get a bite to eat. I could use some water. Let's check out the lake. And then, ooh, watch this. Funk. We have a lot of crows. Well, it's gonna be called Raven's End. I mean, right? Doesn't that fit perfectly? Get it? Because the end, right? Yeah, more like this is the spot where you go to find Raven. Yeah, and in the end, it's all the ravens. Yeah, okay, fair. That's fair. That's fair. There are a lot of ravens here, unfortunately. The soil's perfect, though. I mean, honestly, I've never had such good results out of things. The rye grows so well here. Alright, Alwin, I gotta show you this before we get too far. You gotta... I mean, here, tell you what. It's not the best dinner in the world, but let's just... Oh, I don't have enough sticks. Can you gather some sticks, dude? Help me get more sticks. Dude, they wouldn't have said dude back in the day. Anyway. Gather some sticks, friend. Let's get this set. Here, look. This. Look, let's at least have you see... You stay there. I'm gonna get some water. Thirsty. Oh, well, you're thirsty too. Okay, I get it. You don't have to do everything I'm doing. Alright, don't step in the fire. Man, what? You need to get out more. Okay. I gotta relax too. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Would you have seen this in the fields in Gustovia? The river's beautiful, but this is the spot to be. Mountains surrounding you. Village behind us. Great. Alright, Alwin. Let's turn in for the night. I see that our timer's running really low, so I gotta get us in. Otherwise, a conversation with Alwin would go deep into the night. Long talk about just how things are going, how things are. Alright, remember, here's your bed. Alright, then, to summer we go. Alright, here we go.
My legs hurt.
Wait, what? Are you hinting at something? Man, I hope not. Hey, buddy. Okay. Oh, I fell asleep with fertilizer in my pocket. That's never a good thing. Ooh. Okay, oops, I just realized I didn't unpause it. Alright, so what I did was I went back here and said, alright, I'm gonna change my pants, Alwin. You stay right there, okay? Don't come with me, alright? Came in here, I switch our trousers, but unfortunately I just have the winter trousers. Alright. I'm ready to go. Then we came out here and we checked our fertilizer bin. There was 450 rot here, by the way, which is so good. Right, you hold the rest of this heavy stuff. We'll say that he's helping with this. Ooh, you see the apples there? Look. Friend, we talk about the fact that there is so much here that is great. You know, you could move in here, honestly. You could live in this village with me and with all of us. It'd be fine. It's a great time. Not the thing you want to do? Well, alright. I can't make you. We'll get you over to see Gizela. Do you want to help me build a couple things before we go? Do you you know, you wanted to see the world, right? And you want to see sights, right? Do you want to help out in the village a bit before we go? Do you want to do you want to see what it's like when you think about it. You can work here for a while. You don't have to work in fields. Look, I get it. You don't have to work the fields, okay? That's fine. You absolutely don't have to. Totally okay with that. But maybe you could help me with building a couple things. I mean, I do have a couple places that we could get some work done. I do need to build another house. We have a couple people we're going to add to the village. Do you want to do that before we head out to get the bow? Honestly, I'm asking you. You don't have to say yes. Okay, well, let's do that. Here, come on. Let's try it. Let's look over some things, alright? And thanks for staying, Alwin. I'm really glad to have you here. Oh, look, some of the trees came back. I'm really glad to have you here, Alwin. So, I'm glad you're out and about, too. I'm really happy that you took the step to get out and about. What do you think? So, I've been thinking about claiming a lot of this area for our fields, so I don't really want to expand any more houses that way. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the soil. Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It is really acidic there. I'm thinking, that's why I want to get those miners. I need to get those brothers, or at least they seem like they're brothers. I need to get those guys here. If I can get them gathering limestone, we can crush that. Maybe should be able to do a little reviving with that.
Sometimes I wish we could turn back time. I'd make you mine.
So you guys found some things. I love it. Now, for the hunting lodge, obviously, we can't let them make dried meat anymore because we don't have any okay meat. We can have them gathering some meat. Today, lots and lots of feathers. That, I think we can maybe get some leather. I'd like to at least get a little bit, and it's just kind of, let's make do with what we've got. I would really love to have our friend go straight to extraction and help out with the woodshed, but that's not really his cup of tea. I bet you Roland would love his home somewhere nearby. Fishing spot. You know, over here, I think we can make some really effective, some good housing right here. Matter of fact, this is a good spot. Let's start out here. I don't know if this is going to be the best, but we can do this, right? Part of the village there. Maybe we can build one of our huts here. One of our houses here. Alright, Alwin. We need stones. Now I'm going to need you to help carry stuff, obviously. What do we sit on? Fertilizer, stones, sticks, and random things. Okay. Feathers, alright. There we go. We'll get that out of there. Alright, come with me. You go ahead and gather some stones while we're out there, if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate that. I'll go get the logs. And then, let's see about making planks. We need our friend to make some planks today, that's for sure, but we also need a lot of... There we go, that was the big thing. We need a lot of... Well, a lot of things, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see where we're at with logs. Oh, thank goodness. Planks, 24 is going to do it for the housetop. And I'm going to say that Alwin is helping us carry stuff, so we're going to get away with going yellow. So since he's here, this will save us the wandering trip. We'll say that he's assisting. I mean, he is our good friend, so obviously this is a part of it. This is him just being part of our village for a little bit of it, and I'm hoping that this is, you know, for the storyline, this is Alwin getting out and about and experiencing the world, right? And that's a lot of fun to think about. Because I do love the storyline with Alwin in this game. I do appreciate him being just kind of that, this goofy friend you meet from the very start who is really fun to just see the storyline play out with, and how he changes over time, which is great. And I'm loving the idea that we get to be a part of his growth. And that he gets to help out in the village before we head over. It's a perfect setup here, right? We get to travel through here on our way to the next village, where he's going to learn how to fire a bow. Probably needs some money from us too. That's okay, he can have a loan. And that loan is paid off in full by the work he's doing here, I say. That's me leaving a stone behind because it was too heavy. Ooh, pathway. I think we can take advantage of that pathway in the future. What we'll do is we'll have our friend, Roland, he can put his house somewhere over here eventually. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. Well, here we go. We're going to start a little bit of the residential zone here. Alright, friend, this is how it goes. Now, our friend in town here taught me all of what I know. So we are going to build this thing up. Take the logs, I'll take here, and let's get this thing up. Yeah, maybe standing in the way is the wrong move. See you later, buddy. Boom. Oh, ow. Get out of the way, man. That's how you do it. Alright, let's get you in here. You know, I'll tell you right now, Alwin, if you ever want to live here, we are ready for you to join us. Yeah, I've been talking with her. She does think that she's heard my stories about you. No, don't tell her about you and... No, I don't tell her that you're an insecure ninny. You're not an insecure ninny. You're fine.
The heat is unbearable.
You let things bother you a little fast. We gotta work on, you know, maybe just calming down, taking a deep breath at times. Just relax. Just remind yourself you're good. Alwin, you're great at stuff. I've seen all of the hard work you put into things. You do fantastically at things. I mean, nobody can be as amazing as me. Let's be real. Yeah, okay, fine. There's no reason to worry about that. There's time. Okay, yeah, I'm younger than you. Fine, that's not the point. Part of it is what you've been through, Alwin, and I've had to grow up a little quicker than you have. You've been lucky. Matter of fact, I envy you. I know you're not trying to start thinking about that. And I don't think that you meant to bring that up, and I don't think that you don't mean to bring back those memories. I know you don't. I believe you, Alwin. It's not, you're not that kind of person. I mean, you gotta work on that. Watch out. You gotta work on that. You gotta work on you and your conversational skills. Want some berries? Oh, don't eat that one.
It's unbearable.
I'm glad I had Mother around to teach me about that one. And sometimes nightshade does grow in between these. Obviously, they don't look the same all the time, but they can look real similar. These rocks, alright. So come on over. We gotta finish this house up. Why is this a nicer house than mine? Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is gonna be a nicer house than mine. We're okay with that. I'll get it fixed up. I've promised my wife that we'll make a better house for us. She knows. She knows that it's gonna happen. For now, we just need to make sure we get our people here. We have a lot to think about. Who? Well, whoever wants to live here, obviously. I mean,
I'm roasting out here.
We do need people with good skills, obviously, and got those guys I told you about from... I mean, have you ever been north? Wow, what am I saying? Have you ever been north of here? There's a village north of here, a fishing village. That's where I met Roland. Have you met him yet? Yeah, if you think I joke about being full of myself, you should talk to him. He's full of himself. That was a good joke. We would be a perfect pair. I love it. Because That was good, Alwin. Good joke. See, look at you. You can make a joke here and there. Way to go, buddy. Nice job. No, I'm not chastising you. Oh, jeez, man. Way to ruin the moment. Can you just calm down for half a minute? Hey. Ooh, I saw that. That was a smile. I saw that. Keep that up. Alright. So, I ain't here. Look, am I gonna take the whole forest down? I thought about it. I thought about it. But there's only one of me and so many trees, and at some point they're gonna get upset with me. Probably send somebody to get me. Send a pixie. They'll come get you and steal your soul. Don't be scared. There's none of them out here. No, they don't live around here. They're scared of lakes. Is that for real? Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. They're scared of lakes. Yep, they are. Just don't step in the circles.
Culture.
Wait, yeah, no, I'm being serious about that one. Don't step in a rock circle. You see a bunch of rocks in a circle, don't walk in it. Otherwise, I'll never see you again. That's what Ma told me. And I don't debate Ma. She knows what's going on. Oh, gee, these houses take a while, don't they? I appreciate you lending a hand, though. That's key. Couldn't have done this without you, Alwin. Tell you what, let's finish this up. We only need one more tree.
I'm roasting out here.
It's a hot day, and we'll travel up to the next village and we'll get you set. Hey, and I'll make sure to put in a good word for you. I mean, I'll tell her that you've been working in this whole village with me. She'll probably say that she's heard all the chopping from across the valley, right? Am I scared? No, I'm not scared. Are you kidding me? She's really nice. She taught me how to dry meat. I mean, for one of my first years, that was the thing that got me across one of my, a particularly hard winter. I was freezing my parts off. Right about now, it feels like it'd be great to be back in that winter again. Yeah, she taught me how to dry meat. Gave me all the... I kind of knew the basics of it, but she helped me figure out the rest of it and make the sense out of it. The cuts. Turns out the cuts are kind of the key. The cuts and how you handle drying, where you space them, and where you put it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. Yeah, don't worry, you don't have to take notes. It's not a quiz. Good to go. Is she gonna teach you to dry meat? I don't know. She's gotta teach you how to shoot a bow first. Let's start small, man. Don't rush to the end. Okay. Let's get you here. I don't need nightshade, do I? Oh, thanks for being here to help me carry stuff, Alwin. Yes, beast of burden indeed. Boom, there you go. Hey,
damn, it's hot.
You could live here. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't want you as a neighbor anyway. Don't take it personally. I was joking with you. I obviously told you I want you to live here. Okay. First mission. Before we get there, you need to learn how to take a joke. Otherwise, she's going to eat you up. Eat you alive. Seriously. I'm telling you. Yeah. Maybe you could help me build that, Oh, tell you what. Mr. Big Shot. Oops. Alright, Mr. Big Shot, I got an idea here. You told me that I should have, you told me I need to have a scarecrow out here, right? Okay, well, fine. Put your money where your mouth is. Help me make the darn thing. And then we'll leave. Yes, I promise. We'll finally go. I get it. Yes, we'll finally go. Yeah, we will. You've done a great job of helping. I mean it. I mean it. You've done a great job. Thanks. I wouldn't have done this without you. Alright, friend. Where does it go? What? There? No, not there? Okay. Well, is this where I'm going to put all my fields? Well, isn't this where my fields are right now? Don't I want to put it where the fields are now? Well, I just build another one over there later, right? Okay, then put it where I'm seeing the crow. Okay, so put it where I see the crows. Got it. Well, I mean, can I just put it... Is it here good? Maybe I gotta put it in the middle of the field? What do you mean, where? What do I mean I should know this? Yeah, fine, I should know this. Fine. Look, you've done this before. Just help me out, man. Oh, good. I'm glad you're having a laugh. This is good. About time. How's that? Is that good? What? Well, yeah, that's... Oh, no. Dang it. You're right. We never did get to that. Yeah, at least it is already fertilized. Yeah, good point. You're a funny guy. Oh, totally forgot. I didn't finish that, did I? Oh, jeez. Well, there we go. Now at least we have the crop rotation in. Look. Yeah, we can head out. You want some apples before we go? Maybe we should probably get a snack. You want some fish? I mean, really, like if you want to do this, I can show you that we spearfish over here for perch. Haven't had perch in a while. Well, let's do that. I just need to get my spear. You know, Alwin, speaking of getting a good spear, I should really have my wife show me how to make the right kind of spear for this. So, that, of course, would require that we have the smithy set up. Man, it's getting late in the day, and I should really get you where you need to go. Well, oops, let's just make one of these and go. Here, we'll just deal with simple spear. There's a lot of birch around here. Maybe we can turn one of these birches into something just for a quick bit. Yeah, we'll finish our travel up soon, buddy. I don't think we want to interrupt Gizela and her hunting time during the day, right? Right, buddy? Well, why don't we just, let's go with that as the idea. Just don't want to interrupt her while she's out hunting today. So, we'll catch her in the evening. That'll be the plan, my friend. Alright. So. No, I'm not going to use a bow. I mean, then I'll have to chase down my arrow. The spear, at least I can grab the thing. You wait at the shore. Well, I'm sure you'll probably follow me. Alright, let's get... Probably should do this pretty quick. Don't need him getting impatient. Okay. We'll get a couple of these and we'll roast them up before we go. There we are. Alright. Oh. Well, if you're gonna learn, you're gonna be in it. I get it. I get it. Okay, Alwin. Let's, Ooh. I'm not gonna say no to more fish. There, tell you what. Let's go roast them up in the kitchen. We can cook them by the well, that's true. How can I possibly do that?
Culture.
Let's sit in the shade. We'll cook these up by the fire. That's the right way to do it. And we'll eat these before we go. Make sure you get a nice full belly before we go. Get some apples on the way out. And then I'll get you there. On the way home I can find some more things I need to do. Alright. Have some fish, buddy. Yeah, I'm glad you did come by. I'm glad you've been able to stop by, and thanks for all the help. I mean, the house, yeah, perfect.
Damn, it's hard.
It's gonna go really well. Alright, you say you need a tool, a sickle or a scythe. Oh, those things break down so fast. Here, let's just make sure I can get these before we go, buddy. We've got a worker. She's telling me that they're running out of scythes, so we'll just make those real quick. Oh yeah, I know. It would be really great if you would have brought your iron sickle. Yep, I agree. Yep, that would be really helpful. Next time bring it with, right? When you're staying over for the night. When your mama lets you come by. You go ahead and bring it with. Ah, funny indeed. Alright, we'll make these and then we'll head out. And then... Oh, I hope you come back and visit. I do. I'm sure that you'll want to get back to Gustovia. Well, no, you're becoming a big hunter. What am I saying? No, of course, you'll be in the area. I'll see you all the time. You'll be hunting in the hills, not too far away from us. That'd be perfect. Not too worried about that then. We'll see you soon enough. That's poor thing. She is frozen. There you go. Right, right in the middle of it. Alright, friend. Let's grab some apples before we go. Oh, she already got them? Oh. Oh, jeez, man. Watch where you're going. Looks like somebody already got to the apples for us. Oh yeah, sure enough. There, let's walk. Oh, Alwin. Ah, you're like a lost puppy. Alright, we'll eat these apples before we go. And let's see here, we'll say that he ate the other fish, so we want to make sure we eat that the whole way. Oh, I probably shouldn't. I'll just carry the perch. Otherwise we'll have him in the way. Alright, buddy, let's get going.
Water culture.
Gonna be a hot summer, that's for sure. This should be good for some of our growth, though. Just have to make sure we keep the watering up. It's nice to be near the lake. Hopefully get some rain. Obviously, we hope for that. It doesn't seem to be too bad in this area, though. Alwin, we get a decent amount of rain. Is it different in Gizela? Yeah, I know. It's really not that far away. That's why I said that. You want to go hunting some wolves? Or we go?
Culture.
I didn't think so. Alright. Well, let's take you this way. So, this is our hillside. Leads to where we need you to go, friend. Sure, we've got you set here. It's been nice having you in the village. You are always welcome, friend. Oh, see, check this out. So then this is a nice hunting area. To travel down here, you can get a good vantage on them as we're traveling in. The copper arrows from town seem to be really good, but not perfect, of course. I would love to get better. Love to have some iron arrows, some really high quality arrows, but we make do with what we got. Well, which way am I taking you? Why aren't we on the road? Well, we're not on the road because who needs roads? We don't need a road. We've got plenty of different pathways we can take to get there. Yeah, it is beautiful out here. Yeah, this is no, so this is part of the river as it travels in. As near as I can tell, it comes in from the mountains, then turns, and then it heads down towards you. Have you seen many ships come through? Just trading boats? I imagine time to time. Yeah, for the malt, yeah, for the grain, yeah, that totally makes sense. Where is the malting area? Do we have that west of here, north of here, east of here, somewhere around here? So it's not done here, huh? That's too bad. I guess that's good though, that means we have trade coming out. Alright, well, are you ready? Are you nervous? Are you nervous, my friend? Okay, let's get you here. Oh, how about that? Don't be scared, buddy. Hey, Alwin would like to buy a bow. He's not much of a talker. Oh, well. Yep. Okay, show us your wares. Good. Get that. Let's make a deal. Great. There you go. You go ahead and have yourself a bow.
The heat is unbearable.
Ah. Go ahead and change clothes. Yep. She seemed no, I probably didn't kill anything in a long while. Maybe it's a tough day. Intimidating. Probably spares for breakfast. Yeah, and you need a bow, so it'll help. It'll help out. Few arrows. Thanks for helping me again. All right, thank you. No problem. I'm happy to help you. Oh, more copper arrows, just like we were talking about. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey.
Hello there.
What do you need? What kind of equipment could you possibly need? You need 29 stone arrows. Oh, so you just... Alright, I get it. Fetch quest. I'm on it. Stone arrows it is.
Hello.
Hey, Theobald, I am... Yeah. Yes, I am. I am here for her. For the stone arrows. Yeah, it seems silly to me too, but whatever. Let's just do this. It's apparently a long walk. Whoop, don't say that to her. Yeah, I know it. I will not say that out loud to her. I need a little bit of help here, buddy. You have a nice smithy here. I want to get one started in my village. Oh, yeah, okay. You're telling me the builder that was through here, he knew how to do that. Okay, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Okay, fair enough. It's telling us that we have a missing resource, but maybe not. Alright, hey. Yeah, here you go. Have fun. Well, I paid for the arrows, that's good. Now, do we have enough arrows for us, though, of course? Alwin did get us a number of good things, so that's nice. 24 stone arrows is gonna do fine. Alright, I'll be able to hunt on the way home. Ooh, 35 copper. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, man, Tybalt, where'd you go? Oh, wait, no, he did sneak by me. Can't have you sneaking by me, buddy.
Best goods in the realm.
Oh, I know it. Yeah, I am thinking about making a smithy, and yes, I am thinking about going up into the mountains. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's something in the hills. I'm really hoping that there's something I can work at in the hills up there. Yeah, I just don't know though. I haven't been up there. Yeah, be careful of bears. Yeah, that's great advice. I'll take a bow. Might as well. I'll need some for our village. Black Birch? Appreciate all your help, buddy, and I really appreciate all your insight. I'll make sure to watch my back.
Hello there. Have a good day.
I'm hoping as well that you can help me out with miners that came by. I'm hoping they traveled here next. Mm-hmm. Oh, production and whatnot. Hey, all right, well. Oh, we have skills. I should probably double check these. Oh, look at that. All kinds of these things. Strong as an oak is good. Solid as rock is obviously the one. Solid rock is better. I will fully admit it in the sense that it's free hit points. It's quite literally free hit points. You take less damage, which means you therefore don't have to heal, right? And that's kind of a big deal for us and our character, since dying is a big deal in this particular playthrough. We probably should take that. We've taken a number of hits, so let's say that we're on for that one. I probably should do this for survivability. I don't really want to watch our character die. Alright. Ma'am?
Let me show you my wares.
I'm hoping that I can buy some things from you. I do not want to pick up stone on the way home, but I also don't want to have to mine it, so I'll take whatever amount of limestone I can get from you. Thank you. And I appreciate it. We'll see what we can get away with here. Nightshade for the win. Go ahead and have some berries. I made myself have a space for one more.
It was
Take care.
nice seeing you.
Alright, let's get home. Then... Wow. Trying to explore the mountain ranges. Let's see here. Oh, there goes Alwin. I kind of want to try to get to Gizela. If I can get there, and if those two gentlemen are still there, well, I'll have everything I need for mining. I'll have everything I need for getting stone. We'll at least start there, and then we can move on to mining after that. But I'm gonna have to clear out that area. Then the trick will be, I'll have to make that mining outpost. I'll probably have to build a structure up in the mountains for them to stay in while they're working. I don't know how ready I am for that. I mean, I'm just getting this village finished, and now here I am talking about putting a whole nother outpost in a mountain range where I can get at some resources. But how else am I going to get access to clay, or to get access to copper, tin, to iron? And that's going to have to be a part of what we decide here. I would love it if this was an area that was full of resources. Although, talking with our friend from Gizela, she said that this is not... well, both her and Tybalt, they both mentioned that this is not... There's no veins of ore here. That the veins are past the lake that they've heard. And I do know they did mention the mine that's on the way to Gizela, but they did mention that the pathway is not simple and it's a little more traveled by people who I don't want to run into if they travel that way. Although apparently Gizela has a reputation, and we don't see as many bandits on our roadway, which I'm very happy and very thankful for. But I certainly don't want to cross her, and I can imagine that they don't want to cross her as well. Our little orchard's getting better and better as we go.
I'm roasting out here.
Yeah, every summer. We roast alive every summer. Hey, there's the people. All right. Hey, friends. How'd the day go? Yeah, Alwin did, he did meet Gizela. She had not a lot of patience for him and I, because he wouldn't talk. He's kind of a shy person when it comes to new new people and new conversations. I think it'll be fine. He did help a lot here, obviously. I mean, I love it, and I'm really grateful for that. So, yeah, next step, maybe more people. Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking we need a gathering space, y'all. I think that would be a good spot for us to do. Make a gathering spot for us to hang out. I obviously want to finish this spot up here. Oh, let's make sure we get a drink. Alright, well, let's get everything set and in all the spaces it needs to be in. Good eve, y'all. And maybe we can get some of those logs set too. Limestone's going to be important for some of our field work too. We'll make sure we break some of that down. Ooh, buckets. Yeah, let's make sure we take those, and then we can get some water for people. We'll someday decorate a lot of things around here. Ooh, good, we still have plenty of fertilizer. Oh, yeah, good, she's gotten lots of flax for us. Good, we're doing really well on these things. 16 planks, that's not bad. A lot of simple bags. I'll go sell those and we'll make some cash on that. Not sitting pretty on stone though. You know, I can't wait too much longer. I really want to see us get to the point where we get our production building.
I'm roasting out here.
Well, tell you what, friend, we got to get that going. All right, we'll get us in the builder on this one. We need this thing done. We definitely need this thing done. Can't sit here and wait. And let's see here. Whoa! You settle down. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna need my shovel, aren't I? I say we get this finished, and then maybe we can get the next day set up, just so that we're ready for all of the needs for tomorrow. And I think we also need to start really planning out. Oops, it'll be heavy, isn't it? I want to really, ooh, the shovel. I really want to plan out what we can do. Interesting. Apparently I don't have enough for that. I really want to plan out what we can do in our village to start expanding this money situation. Once we can start affording more things, we can start doing more things. And I think we're getting there. And I'm really looking forward to expanding. Not that I should be greedy about it, but I do think that we're getting ready. We're so close. Every little step of the way, we keep getting closer and closer. Alright, let's get this started. There we are. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the storage. Isn't that interesting? Alright, we'll build this smithy. And it's a simple one. We don't have the resources to do anything more fancy. But that does mean that we at least have a start here. This is going to be a big change for us. Once we're able to craft some of these better tools, we are starting to move quick into really being a real village. Someday, I want to have our own malt house. Because if they have to ship these things downriver, we can solve that problem right here. And then we can really drive this economy. Then we can be a place people choose to come to, that's for sure. This will be a bustling city in no time if we can take care of that. And there it is. Alright. There it is. Stones. Alright, we'll have our friend teach us how to make these. And then we're set. And then it's going to be official. We have a running village. We can now make all of the things we need to be successful here. Oh, it's been a long time coming. Gather some stones so we can have some spears for tomorrow. Really need to get those gentlemen, because they can help me extract some stone out of the area here, maybe some limestone out of the area as well. And we'll be able to build up some of our houses. I know I was told that we can make better insulation for our homes if we use stone for it, so I'll have to look into what he's talking about with that. That's new for me. Not something I'm used to. But that's okay. I haven't lived in such a fancy house, and we can be there. What is going on here? Oh, man, you know what? Fine. Nobody came by for this. We'll take it. Hate to leave it sitting here the whole time. Not really much point to that. Get a few good stones for these spears. We'll need at least a couple fishing spears. I think Roland's getting antsy. He doesn't really have a lot to work with right now. Get him some spears. I don't know why he's not just making his own. Mr. Expert Fisherman. The best in the land, yet he can't make his own spear to take care of his work. I suppose it's just a pride thing. I wouldn't know anything about that. And I really hope Alwin's doing okay. I wonder how it's going as a big game hunter. Speaking of big game hunting, walked by those moose on the way in. Now that would be a great source of leather. That's something worth doing. A lot of deer over a hill here. Oops. Oh, and I did decide to carry all that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna rule that we can carry this back. Just for this level. Did see all those deer as well. Haven't done much with them. Could always hunt down a Vicent. Take care of that. Get some more dried meat going. Got a lot of feathers. Lot of feathers. I think we're gonna be okay there. That, and you know, one more house and I think we're set. You gotta be kidding me. Oh yeah, I left my shovel there. What a crazy person I am. Alright, well, it's getting late. I should really step into bed. But I want to make sure they're ready for tomorrow. There we go. Okay. Finish the day up. I'll gather the water. Leave it for everybody for tomorrow. I don't want anybody having a thirsty day. It's been a really warm summer so far, so I'm sure it'll be hot tomorrow. We'll just make sure we've got all this ready for them. Well, y'all, thanks for joining me in this episode today. I'm grateful as always to have you here. Happy to have you here. Good to see you again. And I look forward to seeing you next time around. So, let's get this stuff in here. Resource storage number 2. That's going to be nice. There we go. And then, let's see here. Are these meats okay? Yes. Dried meat. Wow, they are making dried meats like mad. These beetroots have sat far too long. And obviously these cabbages, I'm going to just transport these. I'm going to let myself do the overweighted thing just to not waste a lot of time running back and forth. You know that I'm ruling that we would run back and forth. It'll be okay. Late day, but sure. But then we're already full, of course. Alright, well. Gotta drop these here, and we gotta drop these here. I'll make another compost bin so we can do that. So let's just get those things out of there so that they're not usable. I don't want to get distracted and think I can use them. Oh man, the carrots, of course, too, have been sitting. Okay, I think that's all the things that we need to rule would not have made it through the season. So then we can just take these out here, drop them off. We're good to go. And then I'll need to build that next bin. Alright, take care, y'all. Have a wonderful day. See you next time around.